Ready, start. It was a point that the 1979 regulations could be invoked only when the disciplinary proceeding had been initiated prior to the ceasing of the employee's service. Full stop. The delinquent employee would be deemed to be in service, although he has reached the age of superannuation, only if a valid departmental proceeding had been initiated. Full stop. The departmental proceeding was not initiated merely on issuance of a so-called notice. Full stop. It is initiated only when a charge sheet is issued. Full stop. That is the date of application of mind on the allegations labeled against an employee by the competent authority. Full stop. Pendency of a preliminary disciplinary inquiry by itself cannot be a ground for invoking Regulation 20 of the 1979 regulations. Full stop. On an employee having been allowed to superannuate, only proceeding inter alia, including, withdrawal of his pension or any other retirement dues under the applicable regulation, could have been initiated. Full stop. As in that case, the charge sheet was issued after the employee had already superannuated, the same along with inquiry report and the order of punishment was set aside. Full stop. The order of removal or dismissal from service can be passed only when an employee is in service. Full stop. If a person is not in employment, the question of terminating his service ordinarily would not arise unless there exists a specific rule in this behalf. Full stop. In the aforesaid case, even though the employee was not in appeal before this court against the order of his compulsory retirement, but still this court invoking the principles, as contained in order 41 rule 33 cpc, granted relief to the respondent. Full stop. The bank, being aggrieved against the aforesaid judgment of this court, filed a review petition, which was decided by this court in Rajinder Lal Kapoor second within bracket supra. Full stop. While harmoniously construing the 1976 and 1979 regulations, this court opined that clause within bracket third of sub regulation 20 within bracket 3 of the 1979 regulations is an independent provision. Full stop. It provides for continuation of disciplinary proceeding which must have been initiated in terms of the 1976 regulations. Full stop. The 1979 regulations will be applicable only in a case where proceeding has been initiated for the purpose of taking disciplinary action against a delinquent officer for the purpose of imposition of punishment on him. Full stop. The disciplinary proceeding, thus, is initiated only in terms of the 1976 regulations and not in terms of the 1979 regulations. Full stop. The complete procedure for holding the disciplinary proceeding is provided only in the 1976 regulations. Full stop. The 1979 regulations would be attracted independently where no disciplinary proceeding is to be initiated. Full stop. However, when read in context of regulation 20 within bracket 3, initiation and pendency of disciplinary proceeding is a must. Full stop. The 1976 regulations provided for the mode and manner in which the disciplinary proceeding is initiated. Full stop. It expressly provides for service of charge sheet, which is a sine qua non for disciplinary proceeding. Full stop. While putting the tools for interpretation and giving a harmonious construction to the provisions of the 1976 and the 1979 regulations, this court opined that if the intention of the regulation making authority had been that the legal fiction as created in clause within bracket second of sub regulation within bracket 3 of regulation 20 of the 1979 regulations would cover both clauses within bracket first and within bracket third, the same should have been placed only after clause within bracket third. Full stop. In such an event, clause within bracket second of sub regulation within bracket 3 of regulation 20 should have been differently worded. Full stop. With these observations, the review petition filed by the bank was dismissed. Full stop. In Canara Bank's case within bracket supra, this court noticed that the earlier judgments of this court in the cases of Rajinder Lal Kapoor dash first and Rajinder Lal Kapoor dash second within bracket supra were delivered by the division bench. Full stop.